Morning. It's Monday, it's the 16th of September 2024, and it's another update. And last week I signed off on my little video saying, I'm going to start chapter 3 next week. I absolutely did not start chapter 3. I just had a kind of a weird, not a weird week, it was a nice week, but I just, lots of different things happened. And I just ended up not doing any writing. If you want to find out more about that, should you wish, my blog will have dropped this morning called Nikki Bond and Writer's Ramblings. Have a look for that, and the blog from this morning will tell you all about what was going on this week. But it doesn't matter, because what ended up happening was I had a week where I had time to do other things, and I've done some reading, which is utterly essential. If you are going to write stories, you have to read stories. And I just think it's the most important thing to do. And when I am writing, like I am now, properly kind of getting a draft down, I try to focus on that, and I don't have a lot of time for reading, but I know I have to keep reading. And I also try to read things that aren't really anything like what I'm writing, because I don't want to copy. So that's easy to do, except I started reading books this week, or a series of books this week, that are kind of in the same genre, but not really. So it's a bit murky, but I think it's going to be okay, because they feel different from mine. So let me show you. This is Solitaire. It's by Alice Osman, not sure how you say it. Let's say Osman. And it's the Heartstopper series author, and these are her books. I think she wrote before Heartstopper. I'm not entirely sure. There's a whole bunch of people out there who already know these stories incredibly well, because she got really popular. And I'm just late to the party. So this is the first book I think she wrote, the first novel, but it comes in this, look at this, how gorgeous this is. It's a lovely little box set. I love these colours. So there's 4 novels. That's that way. I'm reading Solitaire, and it's great. And it's, like I say, it's similar, vaguely similar genre, because it's young adult, and I kind of am on the cusp of young adult. My protagonist is 12 and 13 in my story. Her protagonist in this one is Tori, and she's in 6th form. So it's kind of in the same ballpark, but we're very separate ends of the ballpark. But it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it, and I should read more young adult stuff. I mean, I do quite often, but I should read it all the time. Then my other book that arrived on whenever it came, maybe last Thursday, is Richard Osman's latest. And the thing is, I'll show you again, it's a great cover. He's just always going to be top of the charts, and he's very famous, and he's got a real kind of massive amount of recognition for his first book, The Thursday Murder Club, and he's just going to be able to do that now, and fair play to him. I think he writes a good novel. I think he really does write a good novel. This is a new series of characters, so that'll be good to start. It's going to annoy me every time I see it in all the supermarkets, and when I see it on the top of the bestseller list, and when I hear that everyone's reading it. That always annoys me, because I always do try to read books that are less well known, but sometimes you just have to jump in as well. I don't begrudge him a thing. I think he's a great writer. So I will be reading that, and I'll enjoy it. I know I will. Similar thing with Graham Norton. I think he's got a new book out this week, or last week. And I've not read it, but I've read some of his other ones, and it's pretty good. They're pretty good. So there we go. Anyway, that's my current reading list thing. Other than that, I don't know. It's Monday. I've been to the beach. I don't live near a beach. I have to drive to the little bit of coast that's about half an hour away. So I've done that. Had a nice walk. It was gorgeous and bright and crisp and autumnal. And here it's really murky back at home. But other than that, we're all good. We've got another week. I will be starting chapter 3 this week. Have to. Don't want to let it go. But apart from that, have a lovely week. Whatever you're doing, have fun.